Hello everyone. Today you will be learning about adjustment of capital on retirement of a partner. So, three different situations may be given in the question, but one thing that you have to keep in mind in every situation, that somehow you have to calculate the capital of the new firm, and then you will divide this capital in new PSR, and then all of you know how to make adjustment. That will be through cash or current account according to the statement given in the question. So, three different situations. These are three different situations. This is the first situation, this is the second situation, and this one is your third situation. In the first situation, capital of the new firm, that will be clearly given to you. That will be clearly mentioned, and then simply you have to divide this capital in new PSR, and then you have to make necessary adjustment. Second, when capital of the new firm is not given, and what they are asking you to make adjustment in capital according to the new PSR. Then simply you will find out what capital of new firm, and how you will calculate. Now, who are there in the new firm? Except retiring partner, he has gone out of the firm. So the remaining partners are there in the firm. You will total their capital. You will find the total of their capital. So find capital of the new firm. This is equal to combined adjusted capital of remaining partners. Now you have got what? Capital of new firm, and then again we can follow this procedure. Third one. Sometimes it will be given in the question that the firm wants to settle the claim of retiring partner. And to settle the claim of retiring partner, the firm requires some cash. So that cash will be brought by the existing partners. And how they will bring the cash? They will bring the cash in such a way that their capital becomes proportionate to their new PSR, plus there remains a minimum cash balance with the firm. So here capital of the new firm, it will be equal to existing capital of the remaining partners plus further cash brought in by them. This is how you can calculate the capital of the new firm, and after calculating capital of the new firm, you can carry out the adjustment in the capital. Now, with the help of examples, we will study all these three situations one by one. So, these three situations, these may be given in the question. Now, let us come to the first situation. When the capital of the new firm is given. Let us take an example for that. Suppose three partners are there, A, B and C, sharing profits in the ratio of 2:1. C is retiring from the firm, and their capital balances on the date of C's retirement. In A's capital, in A's capital account there is a balance of rupees 5 lakh. In B, 3 lakh, and C, 2 lakh. Further, there is a reserve of, let us assume, 1 lakh. Revaluation profit is also given in the question. Let us assume it to be 50,000. Only these are the adjustments given in the question. And capital of the new firm. Capital of new firm, it is given to be, let us assume, rupees 9 lakh. But partners have decided that this capital will be in their profit sharing ratio. they will adjust their capital according to their profit share. Now, how will you calculate what amount they are required to bring in or what amount they will withdraw so that their capital becomes proportionate to their new PSR? You will prepare partners capital account, partners capital account. Three partners are there, A, B and C. My balance, note down, balance is given 5 lakh, 3 lakh, 2 lakh. Then on the date of C's retirement, how much balance is there in the reserve? 1 lakh, that you will divide in which ratio? In which ratio you will divide this reserve? In old PSR. What is it given in the question? 2:2:1. So you will divide this in ratio of 2:2:1. 40,000 will be credited in A, 40,000 in B and 20,000 in C. Similarly, we will divide revaluation profit by revaluation account. This is given to be 50,000. That means 20,000, 20,000 and 10,000. If nothing is mentioned about C's balance, how C's balance will be settled, how the amount of the retiring partner will be settled if it is not given in the question, then how you will treat this amount? You will transfer this amount to his loan account, to C's loan account.
So balance of rupees 2,30,000 in C's account will be transferred to his loan account.
And you will find the adjusted balance of A and B. Now, in A's capital account, there is a balance of 5,60,000 and in B, there is a balance of 3,60,000. Write down this balance because what we are required to do, this is not the final balance. Still, they have to adjust their capital according to their new PSR. 5,60,000 and for B, it is 3,60,000. Now, the capital of the new firm, it is given in the question, rupees 9 lakh and it will be divided in which ratio? In new PSR. If in this question you calculate new PSR, nothing else is given, new PSR will be equal. So, how much should be the balance in A and B? It will be 4,50,000 each. So, here you can compare their existing capital with the required capital. A is having a balance of 5,60,000 while he is required to maintain a balance of 4,50,000 only. So the extra capital that will be withdrawn by A. So here you will write down to cash account. In B, there is a balance of 3,60,000 but he is required to maintain a balance of 4,50,000. So there is a deficiency of 90,000 in B's account. That will be brought by B in cash. So here you will write down by cash account, by cash or bank, anything you can write down. So this is how you can carry out the adjustment of capital if the capital of the new firm is given in the question. So the steps, first we will calculate the adjusted capital of the remaining partners. After that you will compare their new capital with their existing capital, and adjustment will be made through cash account or the current account. If nothing is mentioned in the question, then how you make the adjustment? Make adjustment through cash account. This is the situation number 1. Now let us take the same question and let us assume capital of the new firm is not given. But it is given in the question that A and B, they will adjust their capital according to their new PSR. Then how will you carry out this adjustment? So there will be change only in this part because this is their adjusted capital. Now, can you tell me how you will calculate the capital of the new firm? Who are there in the new firm now? Only A and B. And what is the balance in their capital account? 5,60,000 and 3,60,000. So, the capital of the new firm, this will be equal to combined capital of A and B. So it will be 5,60,000 plus 3,60,000. So the total balance will be 9,20,000. And how you will divide this capital? That we all know. Which ratio? In new PSR. So here we will write down new capital 9,20,000 between A and B. New PSR equal 2:2 or 1:1. So there should be a balance of 4,60,000 in capital accounts of A and B both. So now you can compare easily. A is required to maintain a balance of 4,60,000. And how much balance is there in A's capital? 5,60,000. So there is a surplus of 1 lakh. So here you will write down to cash or bank account, and in B's capital account there is a deficiency of 1 lakh. Again you will write down here by bank account or by bank or cash, anything you can write down. This is the second situation. This is how you can calculate how much cash partners are required to bring in or they are required to withdraw to make their capital proportionate to their PSR. Now, let us assume the third situation in this question. Question is same. What is given? Now, what they have decided that balance due to C that will be paid to him, that will not be transferred to his loan account. That will not be transferred to the loan account. That will be paid to him in cash. So, till now we have not paid to C. So, here you write down balance in C's account 2,30,000. And to settle the account of C, whatever cash will be required, that will be brought by A and B. And how they will bring in the cash? They will bring in the cash in such a way that their capital becomes proportionate to their PSR. I am repeating what A and B decided to settle account of C. And to settle account of C, they are required to bring a cash of how much amount? 2,30,000. If nothing else is given in the question. But what is given? That the firm is having a cash balance of say rupees 50,000. How much cash balance the firm is already having in its cash account? 50,000. Then how will you calculate the capital of the new firm? Their combined capital plus further cash brought by them. How much cash they will bring? Total cash requirement 2,30,000 and already we have cash balance of 50,000. So deficiency of 1,80,000 that will be brought by A and B. So in this question, capital of new firm, it will be equal to combined capital of A and B 9,20,000 plus further cash brought in by them. How much cash they will bring? Amount to be paid to C minus existing cash balance. So you will get the capital of the new firm. Afterwards you know how to make the adjustment. Now let us assume one more point is given in this question. They have a balance of rupees 50,000 in their cash account and firm is required to maintain a balance of rupees 20,000 in future also. That means after paying to C, there should remain a balance of rupees 20,000 with the firm. Now, how will you calculate? Just look at the solution carefully. Combined capital of A and B 9,20,000. How much cash they are required to bring? First calculate the requirement of cash. How much is the cash required? 2,30,000. It is required to settle account of C plus 20,000 is required to be maintained in the firm minus existing cash balance. This is the requirement of the cash. So here we can calculate the capital of the new firm. It will be equal to 11,20,000. And then again following the same procedure, one difference will be there. Now we will settle account of C to bank account 2,30,000 to balance carried down. Know the capital of the new firm 11,20,000. You will divide this capital in which ratio? New PSR 5,60,000, 5,60,000. Then you can compare both. Here there is a deficiency of how much in B's capital? 2 lakh. So 2 lakh will be brought in by B. And in A's capital, he has a balance of 5,60,000 and he is required to maintain the same balance. So there will be no adjustment in this question in A's account. This is how you can carry out the adjustment. This point is the most important. And while solving this point, you need to focus how much cash deficiency is there to settle account of C. How can we calculate that deficiency? What amount is required to be paid to C plus cash balance to be maintained? Out of this requirement, you will deduct existing cash balance and you will come to know how much amount A and B are required to bring in. So, here how much amount they are required to bring in? 2 lakh. So total capital of the new firm, this will be equal to 9,20,000 plus 2 lakh, 11,20,000. This is how you can carry out the adjustment of capital at the time of retirement of a partner. Thank you. Good day to all of you.